Daily Lessons with Miss H, and today's we're doing page 210, Unit 5, Week 1. So, the first thing we're going to do is read the directions, reread The Lost Kitten, write about how the author used point of view, use the words and pictures to help you complete the sentences below. So, first thing we're going to do is reread The Lost Kitten, okay? So now we're going to read the story quickly for understanding and remembrance, right? The Lost Kitten. One day, my friend Cora and I saw a homemade sign posted on our street. The sign had a photo of a kitten and the words, Lost Kitten. Please call Sally at 555-0505 if you find my kitten Boots. Sally's our neighbor, Pam. She just got a new kitten and now her pet is missing. It's too bad there's nothing we can do, Cora said sadly. I spoke up. It's not hopeless. There is something we can do. We can ask our neighbors to help look for Boots. We asked my dad to help with our neighborhood search plan. First, we went and talked to Sally. Sally explained what had happened. I was careless enough to leave the back door open. Boots slipped out and ran off, and I haven't seen him since. Don't worry, I said. We have a plan to help. Come with us. Turn. We all went to Mrs. Lowe's house. After Mrs. Lowe heard our plan, she said, I think that's a wonderful idea. It's very thoughtful of you to help Sally find Boots. I'll be happy to help with the search. She joined our group. At each house on the street, the answer was the same. Each neighbor would gladly help search for Boots. Dad divided up the neighborhood streets and told each group where to look. Cora and I were calling loudly, Boots! Suddenly, we heard a soft meowing sound near our feet. There was Boots, crouching under a bush. I held out my hand and softly called Boots' name. He came right to me and I scooped up the tiny kitten. When we returned Boots to Sally, she was very thankful. She hugged her kitten tightly as she said, the neighborhood search plan worked. Thank you, everyone. Okay? Awesome. I hope you were following along as I read aloud with you guys. So now we're going to write about how the author used point of view. So what is point of view? What is point of view? So Ms. Hernandez has been teaching you that point of view is what a narrator thinks about events or other characters in a text. And point of view can also be how a character is telling you the story or how they see the story, okay? Now today my expectation is that you do this one all by yourself, okay? I will read the questions to you, orally guide you to the answers, but my expectation is that you write the answers by yourself, all right? Number 1. At the beginning of the story, the main characters, so think about how the two main characters were different, how they felt differently about the lost kitten problem. Have 1 minute to write this answer. Don't forget that Kara felt hopeless, sad about the problem, and Pam felt a completely different way. Remember, we did this for page 206. Okay, for number 1, you should have put something like that for your answer. Okay, number 2, Cora's point of view is that. So we already said that. It's on page 206. So why do the heavy lifting if we already did it? Go back to your page 206 and copy that here, okay? You have 1 minute to do that. Ready, set, go. Number 3, the narrator's point of view is that. So how did the narrator tell us the answer? The story, right? Think. How did the narrator tell us the story? You have 1 minute to tell us the answer to that. To write it down here. Ready, set, go. The author uses different points of view to show that. So why did the author do that? Think. The author would use different points of view to show us how different characters feel and act when it comes to solving a problem. Okay? So that's what I'm saying. So now you got to do your best. If you need to pause the video and play that part all over, go right ahead. But now you have to write, the author uses different points of view to show that, and the answer Ms. Hernandez just told you orally, okay? You have 1 minute. Ready, set, go. All right, thanks. Thanks for watching all the way to the end. I really appreciate it. And I'll see you next week. Bye.